Hello, my name is Paul Bennett. I'm making this video today to show you how to fit the decals onto the steering wheel of the P38. Quite a fiddly job, but again the video is to show you rather than actually give you the written instructions. So what you'll need is a bowl of water. There is water in there. Cold water is fine. There's your 4 buttons. I've actually removed them from the steering wheel. They are all breakdownable if you like. You'll need the decals, which obviously they're the ones I sell, and then you're going to need a pair of scissors, small brush and some tweezers. So the first rule is, I'll put my bins on, is to cut as close as you possibly can to the decal, because the more material you've got hanging over, the more chance it's got a fold in. You can barely see these under the camera, but if I just get the So I'm literally following the chevron. These are for your volume up and down. Actually, these are your track up and down. Actually, there we go. Now for the track up and down, you can do them in one piece. You can actually do them singular if you want. So it's literally straight into the water. They're going to stay in there for 45 seconds, or there or thereabouts. Face up is easier to get them, because if you sink them, they stick to the bottom of the bowl. So I'll let them sit on top of the water like that. While that one's actually soaking in there, what we'll do is we'll cut out the next one, again, as close as you possibly can. This is the word mode. There we go. So we'll put that to one side. We're going to leave that a little longer, so I'll cut another one out. This is the set plus for the bottom left button. I'm not cutting next to the plus and under the T. It's close enough if you go across there. There's set plus. Right, so using your tweezers, get your button ready, and all you want to do is pick it up out of the water, place it on the button case. Using your brush, which you need to wet just a little, you just want to tease it off the backing paper, just get it moving like that. Once you've got it to that point there, tweezers again. It's quite easy to move around actually. As long as you keep them wet, they'll just keep moving. Use your brush, hold that down, get the end of the decal, or the backing paper I should say, fiddly sod, and that's it. Take that away. There we go. So now you're just left with the decal on the button, and you can move it around quite easily. There's water underneath. In fact, I've not done that there straight away. So you just want to place it where you're happy with it. It's entirely up to you how you place it, but I am happy there. Just a little bit further over. As you can see, they move around because there's still water underneath them. Well, that's literally, that's where I like it. That's where it's going to stay. And I've totally forgot a piece of blotting paper. Just bear with me. So now you're happy with where it is. You need to get all the water from beneath the decal. You want to be quite firm. You want to press in the middle and then roll to the right and then roll to the left. So on we go. And all you're doing is pressing all the water from beneath the decal. That's pretty much done. Get a dry bit again, one more time. Now, they're looking quite good. Now that literally needs to stay, before you put the lacquer on, leave it 24 hours. Don't go rushing to put the lacquer on, it'll just peel off. So, there's number one done. So on the same one is the word mode. I promise you it is there. You see it better in the water. There you can see modes pretty much appear because the water's a bit darker. So again, while that one is soaking, take your next, this is the res button, right hand bottom, close as you can. There's res. And finally, now the volume buttons, people do these singular. I never do, I do them as a full set. So if you just literally, again, go around as close as you can. There we go. Now we've got all the decals ready to go, cut wise. So we've got mode in the water, so we're going to get mode. Back to this one again. Out the water. Ooh. Place it on the piece. It's already moving, you can see it on the backing paper. A little bit of water on the brush again. Start it moving. You can see how easy they move. Very important on this bit is to hold that down. If you try and grab this end now, just with the tweezers, this end will lift up and then it'll fold under itself, and it's a pain to get it done, to get it back out again. So hold down the end, get hold of the end, and pull the backing paper away. Dead easy. Now, again, it's pushing the decal around until you're happy with where it sits. Just need that M down a touch. It's too much. There we go. That's just where I'd like it. Same with the other buttons again. Get your blotting paper in the middle and roll. Pushing all the water out from beneath the decal. Try not to move the decal, obviously. If you find it's moved, it hasn't, but if you find that it's moved, don't worry about it. Take your brush, wet the brush, put a load of water on it, it'll lift again and you can reposition it, don't worry about it. Take your time. That is the classic thing with these decals. So there is the left hand button, track up and down on the mode decal fitted to that button casing. Dead easy. The next one we'll do the volume up and down in the water. Leave it as it is. 45 seconds seems an awful long time when you're videoing. I've got nothing else to cut out. Just bear with us, it's a bit boring. Oh, if you've got anything left, by the way, these have come to me quite clear. These buttons came to me as they are now, and as you can see, there's nothing on them at all. The buttons are more difficult to get rid of. I'm sure they apply the paint differently. I have to normally 1200 grit, get that black, then I have to actually colour it black again with a pen, because once you put the decal on and the lacquer, if you leave it as it was, which is like a grey, it stays grey. So we're going to give that a few more seconds. So these two did have a little bit of residue on. You could see the old icons. I've actually gotten rid of them with a bit of a solvent. So volume up, down, pick it out of the water, place it. Same again, start it moving with the brush, the wet brush. Sometimes they're a bit stickier. There we go. Once you've got it off at one end. Again, same again, hold it down, pick up, ooh, and pull the backing paper out. Now, same again, position it. It needs to go up. I tend to get the triangle in line with the centre raised portion there. I think it looks about the best just there. So there we go, that's pretty much in place. That I'm quite happy with that. But because I'm fiddly, blotting paper again, right in the middle, roll. In the middle and roll. Get the X off there. One more time. Now, that's the volume up and down. Last two, dead quick. You can all just about see that's the res, so this is the set plus, in it goes. We'll get the res ready. If you leave them too long in the water, what you'll find is the backing paper will settle and it'll leave the decal on the top of the water, and then you're knackered. You can't get it out of that water without it folding, or I've never succeeded anyway. So don't leave it too long, but leave it long enough. 45 seconds seems about right. So just have to bear with it. It's a boring bit, we're just watching it it is boring just watching them. So I think what we'll do is when we get this one out, we'll pop the res in straight away. I'm getting quite good at these, as you can see. I've not messed one up yet. I have had them fold over on myself. Be patient and get the wet brush, turn them over, push them from the back, and just try and unfold them if you can. This is why sometimes it's easier for me to do the work. You send me your buttons and I'll send you a full set back already done for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put res in the right way up, and it's gone to the bottom. That's going to be difficult in a minute. So there's set plus, that's res, there we go, set plus. Now I broke these buttons down, obviously there's nothing in the back. I'm holding the button in with a bit of masking tape. I find that it's easier, you've got a little bit of background, if you like, for it to slide onto. I mean, I'm going this way anyway, but I've tried to do it on the button and just leave the button itself, just do the actual button on its own, and it's quite difficult. It's very small. These are the ones that will fold over on you if you give them a chance. Always make sure your brush is holding down the decal. You just got to get one corner. There we go. That's gone. So, same again. Get it to where you want. That's not straight. Ooh. I'm going to go that way a touch. I'm happy. Same as the others, in the middle. I need to hold the button from the back because it's going. Moved it. So that's good because you can see what happens if it moves. Bit of water and it'll move again. Oh, there you go. Just a touch back up there. That's the one. So don't worry if it does move when you're drying it, because you can always wet it again and get it back to where you should have it in the first place. There you go, that's set plus done. One more dab. Set plus. Last one, res. It's stuck to the bottom of the ball, as you can see. What you don't want to do now is let the decal come off the backing paper. Oh, we are stuck. You can see it's just wafting about. It will work, come on. And there you go. Right, this will be the first time I've ever done it, a rescue a decal from off the water. Try and get it around the right way like that. Now, I just want to get hold of the S. Oh, you swine. Oh, that is amazing. That is the first time, I swear to you, that that has ever come off that water and not folded. But you can actually see that I left that in the water too long and it separated too easily, and that is absolutely spot on. Try it. Got away with murder there. See, don't worry, you can always recover these things if they don't quite go right. Res. And that is your full set. Here are the full set. I'll put them in the right order. They go like that. There is your full set of decals. And I hope you have the same success as I've just had. That's actually went very, very well. So, thanks for watching. Hope it helps. Again, don't panic if it doesn't quite go right first time. They can always be rescued. That was a great shot there when the res fell off the backing paper. So best of luck. If you need any more help, I'll obviously help on the page, Range Rover P38 upgrades. Thanks very much for watching.